Welcome everyone to another Monday Night Orange Practica at the Beat. We're happy to be here for the month of October, and nice shoes, Ken. We have a theme for this month, and what is the theme?
Nuance.
That's the second word.
Oh.
Musical. Yeah, musical nuances. That's the theme. And today, the sub-chapter of that theme was two words, or with an and in between. The name of the orchestra? Fresedo. Yep, it's all of Fresedo. And phrasing. Yes, Fresedo and phrasing. So, regarding Fresedo, what did we learn about that group? Good. Oftentimes there is a harp, and he also experimented with a couple of other instruments, but harp is pretty prominent in most of the songs that you hear when you're dancing, so you can identify the harp. It does ride along on top oftentimes with what other instrument? Yeah. The piano. The piano. So it's kind of hard to discern sometimes. And then what else did we learn about Fresedo? The quality of the sound? Lush. Yes, according to Wikipedia, the current definition of Fresedo's sound is lush. What might be one reason, according to historical pictures of the group?
Lots of violins.
Yes, lots of violins, or at a minimum, he really emphasized the violin section and the melody, the syrupy melody, the lushness through those violins. Great. Did we learn any other facts about Fresedo?
He lived a long life.
He did live a long life, and his career was fairly long. From the 20s, so part of the old guard, through the new guard, past the golden age, until about, I believe, 1980 was like his last time or recording or whatever. So it was a pretty long career. Great. Regarding phrasing, how did we start thinking about tango mathematically? And what kind of count? 8 count. So 8 slow walking beats to complete one phrase or sentence. Okay? We didn't talk about paragraphs or anything like that, but just we worked with sentences. And we picked a song, a Fresedo song, Por the Visita, which was very evenly phrased. And what did we do between phrases? What was the first exercise? Yeah, either walking or changing weight. Okay, so picking two very simple concepts and trying to delineate the different sentences. Okay, and we grew on that concept to the point where you could do what for a phrase? Well, before the embellishment part. Like, you can lead and follow.
Pause.
You can also pause. Yeah, basically, you can do whatever you want for that count of 8, but like try to do that for most of the count of 8. So try to do ochos, or turn one way, or rock steps for that count, to still hold on to the sentence, the macro phrase, the whole sentence. And then the next step, the more mature step, is this, what we call like call and response, or kind of a jazzy idea. This communication between leaders and followers through what physical element we use today? Yeah, the parada, so the stop. Can I steal you, Meg, for a second? So we'll play music in a minute, but basically walk either towards like the middle to the end of the sentence and try to stop your partner and give them this parada as the end of the sentence is coming up, so they might catch what between sentences? Sometimes there's nothing, but oftentimes something leads you from one sentence to the next, and what do we call that in dance world or music world? A transition or a fill. And sometimes we also take our partner to the beginning of the next sentence, so they kind of start the one with their step, or they start embellishing in the beginning of that next phrase. But the idea is somewhere around the change of the phrase, right towards the end or at the start of the next one, you kind of do this parada. Would you like to do a little demo with me? I'm going to do a little demo with me, and we are not going to do always parada pasadas, I promise. Okay? But once in a while, we'll go into one, and I'll try to take you through this process of changing weight and walking, and then trying different things for a count of 8, and then at some point doing some paradas and pasadas, and then maybe trying to let go of that idea.
Okay, so besides creating shapes or movements with our legs or our bodies, what was the one thing that we talked about that can also indicate the phrasing?
Breathing.
Yes, our breath.
Llena de encantos como tu sierra, pura como tus ríos que caen a cada paso y que no se requiebra. Linda cordobesina, de ojos son negros como tu pelo, linda como tus montes que llegan hasta el cielo buscando bendición.